Gino in his week 2 run, taking down sampleauto, who took down gwillikers, is now meeting Starboy on his way up the gauntlet. Starboy, his first time appearing on the stream, but is a high-rated top 100 level 1v1 player. Has recently been in the top 100, I think, or is just tantalizingly on the outside of it, which of course is where Gino was when he first played on the stream, and he's going to put on a signature flick here as he punishes Starboy for giving him space. Starboy, of course, will start to learn not to do that. It's a nice flick into the top corner. Starboy playing with some very interesting, very obviously 1v1 camera settings. Starboy making me look dumb playing with these camera settings, because I'm telling people that they should be playing closer all the time and when they come on stream and play in the 1v1 tournaments. And Starboy showing us that you can be a very high-rated 1v1 player and play with some far-out camera settings. 2-0 though to Gino, who seems to show up in these show matches and play above his rank. As he takes possession here in this flick though, he's going to quite make it to the back of the net. Starboy looking to put on his first goal of his first series, of his first gauntlet, of his first game on VRL stream. So we're just totally feeling out Starboy right now. Although he so far does look to be a respectable player. He's going to get Gino to miss on the back wall, and he is going to put his first one in here. Just keeping the pressure up. Gino finding himself in situations like this on the back wall where he's whiffing some saves. Certainly has been exposed when that pressure has been on. Not 100%, not as ironclad as sampleauto seemed to be in the past couple show matches we've had tonight. Nice demo here from Gino. Should be able to put something threatening on here, but perfect spawn by Starboy. Our RNG master puts himself right on top of the ball with his respawn. He sets up a 0 boost attack here, isn't going to be able to get the ball past Gino, which I wouldn't expect with not much to work with. Gino's going to set up something of his own, and Starboy doing a good job of attacking that early, as Gino's proven to score on you again and again. Nice play from Gino here though, to get a double bump on Starboy and get the powerful shot. Of course, the double bump is only worth it. You get a nice strong one on, nice chip, airable shot out of Gino. Is going to give him a third goal. Gino showed he likes a style of flicks and the occasional air dribble. It seems to be what Gino wants to do, and doesn't seem to be liking to play too much defense on his back line, especially for aerials and high stuff around his corner. Starboy, we aren't sure what he likes. He's only able to put in 1 goal here. We do know he likes to see the whole field, as his camera settings certainly sacrifice some accuracy and placement for the ability to see everything, and he's going to try and use that ability right now to put a chip past Gino, but doesn't succeed. A huge whip in midfield should mean an easy goal for Gino, 4-1. Starboy, maybe not used to playing on stream, maybe not used to playing in show matches like this. And since we have such a humongous audience, sometimes that will rattle people's nerves a little bit. Gino, nice flip reset, is going to get stopped out as he sets it up a little bit too far away from net. But regardless of the viewership, these guys have admitted to getting a little bit nervous and feeling it when they start to play these stream games for the first time, regardless of prize pool, regardless of stakes. Just something about playing on that stream as Gino gets a nice chip off the wall and just another touch to the goal. Starboy just getting a little complacent, thinking that ball was going to be able to come down. 5-1 for Gino. Starboy wins out the boost at midfield. Nice play from him as he brings it into the corner, puts a powerful shot on net. Gino just slightly out of position. Maybe missing that boost on the first turnaround, having to come back around to get it again. is enough to put him out of position. Setting up an air dribble for himself. Gino has shown to be somewhat lethal with these. He's not able to get under it and do anything special though, so this one will not head in as Starboy gets a full clear. Tries to dive into the back corner to steal his boost, but doesn't get that. What is the point of that challenge if you're not going to steal that boost? Luckily, he's able to stop out in the first flick from Gino, but he's still having to play defense because of his previous mistake. Dodges the demo here and is going to get a third goal. Gino's going to agree. Nice shot. Good defensive sequence from Starboy. A couple of shots not quite strong enough from Gino is what results in a counterattack goal for Starboy and his third goal of the series. When these guys have this pressure on, sometimes constant pressure will end up in a goal, and sometimes when you try so desperately to keep on constant pressure that you put on weak shots, you end up getting counterattacks like Starboy just did, or like Starboy just did to Gino. This time Starboy hands the ball away. Gino puts it on net to make it 6-3. Gino trying to go for a quick shot off the wall here against what he normally is going for. Should have been punished for it, but Starboy misses. Usually setting up an air dribble or a ground dribble, but maybe trying to mix it up, put a power shot on net. Almost results in getting counterattacked and scored on, but Starboy just trying to go too fast, ends up not getting the goal. Starboy trying to keep the pressure on, gets maybe a little bit too preoccupied with trying to make sure he steals the boost, ends up giving possession away completely. And says, hey Feer, you don't know what you're talking about, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not preoccupied. I'm taking all the boost and I'm using it to score on Gino. As he ends up catching Gino off guard. Trying to set up a shadow with low boost. Gino tries to intercept it at midfield, his only option in his situation, and Starboy stops it out. First fake kickoff from a diagonal kickoff we've seen tonight, which I like to see from Starboy. He's got to mix it up here to try and score quickly with 30 seconds left. Almost works out for him as Gino ends up passing the ball right down to him. Starboy chips it right back up to him. It should be over now with 15 seconds left and 2 goals. Starboy will likely put on another one here, so I guess I shouldn't count him out. With 8 seconds left, it doesn't take nearly that much time to score a kickoff goal. Straight on kickoff for both these guys. We'll see if we see any sort of special kickoff from Starboy. No, he just goes for a run of the mill and gets beat out to the boost. And Gino can end it here. Nice flick and score for a 7th goal. Of course, this one's textbook. Starboy has no choice but to challenge here. And Gino flicking it over him to make it 7-5. He goes up 1-0 against Starboy in Starboy's first appearance on the stream. Whoops. Just gave Starboy Gino's win. Make sure we go and fix that. Gino up 1-0 as we hop into this next game. Nice play out of Starboy in his first series, especially if he hasn't played any online show match type games before. We should expect to see another level out of him this game. Gino most likely much more comfortable with that kind of additional pressure now, having played a few times for a bit of money. Gino's chip at midfield is going to be too hard as he extends the ball into the corner here. His save weak again, something we've seen from Gino a lot, but this time the shot not threatening enough to punish him for it as he resets. Sets up a dribble of his own. Nice left-right move here to bait Starboy into a contest. Ends up getting that ball in the back of the net. Let's go up 1-0 here to continue Gino's trend of refusing to lose. Of course, the winner of this game goes on to play in the finals against Jordan as Starboy gets a nice demo goal here to tie it up. Jordan's saying, oh no, I don't want to play that Merc. I don't want to play against that Merc. Of course, talking about Gino, who is not in the Merc today, in the Gizmo. Nice flick. Early off the kickoff from Gino. Starboy recognizing he needs to head back to net fast. Does so, but still is unable to get there. Gino putting on just enough power to score this one. Gino's play off the wall doesn't result in much here, just like his previous one though. Starboy gets another demo, trying to get a second demo goal, but a good spawn for Gino. Results in a save as he's set up with low boost here. Going up to the wall and pinching that ball against the wall. Another goal here for Starboy based off of a weak Gino aerial save. I'm not sure Gino's obligated to even really go up for those hits off the backboard when Starboy did not look like he was threatening to go for a double touch. Gino getting a weak hit. And using a jump to do it is going to mean he's going to recover much slower. Starboy's able to get around the ball and score it here. Starboy missing the boost on his attack is going to cost him a goal, as he has to head back to pick it back up. Gino doing a good job of baiting him into slowing down. Too late. One of the keys in scoring those shots is waiting as long as you can and setting up a nice awkward angle from that defender from the corner, as Gino does a really good job of as he puts on another essentially kickoff goal here. As he wins this kickoff hard and steals the corner boost, Starboy maybe leaving to go all the way to mid boost to try and get 100. Of course, the 100 not worth it when you end up giving away the goal. Gino, another flick situation here, or a power shot situation here from the corner. This time doesn't score. A nice whiff should give possession control back to Starboy. Gino making a vibe for some boost at midfield isn't going to work out for him, as now Starboy has all the boost. Going for an interesting demo attempt. Gino does a good job of avoiding it. But Starboy, thinking he has the advantage right now with low boost from Gino, is correct about that. As he sets up a nice dribble power shot, or yeah, dribble power shot, I would say. I don't know why I doubted myself there. Oh, the zone. Gino using that one moment to grab 100 boost. Putting himself in a good spot on the wall, but Starboy just hitting an impossible to save shot. Gino certainly dominating the kickoff goal category of this matchup, as he gets another one. None of them going straight into the net, but doing a good job of setting himself up to be the one to take the ball away. Following that first touch and the kickoff, not leaving here. Able to put on a shot and force a save out, but no boost steal means Starboy will be on the attack. Good quick challenge. Starboy using up all his boost. Try and get a demo here. Gino trying to get up, tap one in off the wall. Doesn't succeed. Kind of goes all in, but Starboy, who ends up hitting the ball off the corner instead of rushing it to the net, and is unable to get it in before a quick recovery from Gino. Another missed 50-50. Not sure Starboy even got a touch on this ball. Flying past the ball, it is going to be easy for Gino to tap this one in. Gino versus Starboy, 6-3 in this game number 2. Gino pulling off the first game victory and leading here in the second, as Starboy gets a huge long shot from his own corner. Nice and backflip challenge here, and Gino just giving him a little help. Says, here, let me pop it up for you so you can just boom it the whole field. Interesting kickoff from Gino. It's not going to work out for him, as he's did this once last game too. Just gets a little caught flying in the air. Ends up flying way too far, hitting that ball too low at the kickoff meeting point. Just be hitting that ball much more center of mass, hits it on the bottom and instantly lose the kickoff and gets a goal scored on because of it. Nice pressure from Starboy to stop out a dribble attempt. Gino, another weak save on the back wall. Says wow to himself, but Starboy is out of boost. He's unable to punish him for it. Starboy starting a bounce dribble, but putting on a very weak shot. He's luckily able to recover in time, but not fully, as Gino should get a 7th goal here. Missing off the post. Starboy should count as lucky stars as for not getting scored on there. Quite the fortunate turn of events. But he is going to end up giving away a goal. Gino won't miss twice. Starboy maybe a little bit too interested in playing fast and grabbing boost. Gino says, oh, you want to steal that boost? You can have it, man. You can have it. I'll take the goal. 7-5 to Gino as he's poised to win another series here. Going to be the winningest player on this stream in no time if he keeps this up. But of course, the caster's jinx is going to result in a goal for Starboy. Just a little bit too ambitious of an aerial attempt from Gino. Gets countered. A minute left. Gino putting on a kickoff goal here. Is this going to work? No, it doesn't. But quite the attempt from Gino to get up and redirect that towards the net. Starboy trying to see how much he can bait Gino in, whether or not he has time to get that boost or not. That tap too strong and Gino is able to hit it away, but he wins the resulting 50-50 vibe for the ball. It's a massive flick fake. A nice flake, as we call them on stream, from Starboy. As I think it was just a whiff, 15 seconds here, and he does need to score this goal. Apparently I am just leaving the party left and right. I don't know why. But Starboy brings in the 7th goal to tie it up with 5 seconds left. I get it. The party was destroyed. Gino, not too worried about Starboy rushing it into his net. Doesn't seem urgent to grab the boost and return there. And Starboy's going to punish it for him. Bringing that ball to the far post. And scoring here, Gino's going to try and set up a 0 boost flick situation in order to not have another kickoff. But it doesn't work as he gets challenged, and these guys will play overtime for game number 2. Gino 1 goal away from moving on to the next series. Starboy just trying to stay alive and force a game number 3 in this best of 3. This challenge right in front of Gino's net should end up in a goal. Gino's able to save it last second. Nice poise from Gino as that ball was 60 to 70% in the way into his net. Should be able to win here, and he does. He pulls out the series victory. Rolls the ball towards Starboy. Does a good job of low 50-50, staying on the ground, driving away from the ball, baiting Starboy up into challenging, and a run-of-the-mill aerial shot will win him this series. As this one is a best of 3 as we move on to the best of 5. Thanks for playing Starboy, much appreciated. Gino, the victor. We'll pull up our spreadsheet here as Gino refuses to lose. Has yet to drop a game today as he goes up against Jordan, who's scared of not the Dominus, but the Merc, but he's not going to have to see the Merc today, as he's just going to see Gino in his gizmo, we presume. Unless, of course, Gino flips out the Merc special for our boy. Let's see if Jordan's ready. $20 prize pool here in the finals of Gino versus Jordan. Jordan been patiently waiting at the top, ready to play as Gino moves on. We just got to get confirmation here from Starboy that he is indeed, sorry, not Starboy, but Jordan, that is indeed ready to play. And there it is. There's the confirmation we needed. So party got destroyed. We'll put these guys both back in here. Here it is. These guys, I assume. I haven't been checking their ping, I'm not sure. Jordan's east, we'll do east. East it is. Everybody's east in this world, it feels like. Champions Field, why not? We'll force these guys to play on Champions Field as we're in the finals here. Of course, I'll say that all in a second again as this game starts. In the finals of week 2 of the Gauntlet, we have Jordan, our highest rated opponent, coming in to the Gauntlet, waiting at the top, an ESL monthly champion, as we can see. Waiting for Gino, who's looking to make a similar run to he did last week, this time doing it in the Gizmo. Gino, the Gizmo player, meets our awaiting champion. Although he hasn't played a single game on stream, he still gets to wait at the top of the Gauntlet due to his high 1v1 rating. Of course, we see Jordan here more and more, whether he wins or loses this series. Jordan playing fast here, keeping the pressure on at the beginning of this game. Does end up missing that boost. He has to reverse a little bit to pick it up, but he's going to take the first aerial attack of this game, gets the flip reset but doesn't use it. Tries to go for a aerial 50-50 in front of the net, and although it didn't quite work, he is able to maintain possession of the ball, beat Gino in the race to the 100 boost, and it's over, especially since Gino committed hard with a flip to grab that one. The pressure from Jordan is real coming out of the top of the Gauntlet right away, as he has spent the whole first minute on offense. Gino got his first taste of even maintaining the ball in the orange half and instantly had to get used to that taste leaving his mouth. He's going to put a good attempt on here and get a goal, though. He says, I don't need to set up anything from inside the orange half. I can do it from mine, as Jordan tries to set up a shadow defense. Nice flick at midfield. Gino is going to tie it up. Gino trying to give us throwbacks of Gambit as he rocks this Gizmo. This counterattack from Jordan is going to go in easily. Thank you. Wait, sampleauto? No, it's not sampleauto. It's Gino. It's Gino. I forgot to change this title. I think I changed the title for the last one, right? I think I changed it for Starboy versus Gino, but now it's Gino versus Jordan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that very much. 2-0 for Jordan in this now best of 5 in the finals, as they're playing for 20 doll hairs. Trying to take advantage of these doll hairs while they can, because the Feer RL bank is not open for very long if we start running out of funds here. But I love watching these guys play, so we are certainly keeping it up for now, as Gino's able to get a flicking bump. Just no recovery from Jordan off that bump, as he gets landing sideways, not holding power slide, and is punished for it. Jordan in control. Lots of boost here, showing he's willing to wait as long as he needs to, which is a good idea. Says he's even willing to wait after the challenge comes. Stays low, hits that reverse. Gets a nice low 50-50 as Gino goes flying over the ball to score up 3-2 in this game number 1 kickoff win. For Gino is going to be able to result in any instant goal or anything, but he is going to take ball possession while Gino figures out how to clear this ball with 20 boost, and he doesn't figure it out. And Jordan's backflip challenge ends up sending the ball high. Oh no, not backflip anymore, though he was backwards on that wall for a bit there. Nice challenge, setting it high off the top corner shot on net. Gino unable to figure it out. Getting boost starved in this early few minutes, early half of this first game. Did I change the these things over here? No, I didn't. No, I did not. As Jordan puts on another goal. Guys, this production value, what are we doing here? We'll switch Gino, Jordan, as these guys are in game number 1. No one's won a game yet, 0-0. Jordan, of course, starting off hot. Gino having the unfortunate luck of having to go up against these really high-rated players in the finals here, but of course, I'm sure he loves getting his victories on the way there. Jordan with this kickoff win, but possession will hand over to Gino. Gino setting up a flick attack here, which has been working great for him today and almost works for him again, as he just barely misses off the post. Or Jordan's save, not quite fully clearing it. Gino's hit up the wall, will stall Jordan for now, but he flies up to grab his flip reset off the wall. He's setting it up nice. But Gino's able to save it easily on the ground. $1 million move, but a 10-cent finish from Jordan as he ends up pushing that ball in a very easy to save position low in the center of the net, and Gino is there as he tries to set up a low 50-50 of his own at midfield. Is able to keep pressure on and maintain boost. Another backflip contest from Jordan as he dodges a demo. Tries to get that quick counterattack. Oh, and he does. I thought that was off the top post, but it's not. Gino with the wow. Everyone watching with the wow. Really good counterattack to punish that demo attempt from Gino. Good composure from Jordan, as at one point during that possession, that ball was 75% of the way into his net. Able to keep his composure and get the counterattack. As he's up 6-3 here. The speed from Jordan. He gets the demo, but unable to get the goal. Gino doing a good enough job of just being in the way. What a chip. Nice shot from Gino, and it is exactly that. Gino is covering lots of this net, but Jordan puts on the exact amount of power to put it right off the top crossbar and finish it off. 7-3 for Jordan. Jordan forced to jump early on this backboard, but not much pressure from Gino. It isn't going to end up working out. Just good demo pressure. Forces Jordan to try and jump and set up a dribble. Gino, good awareness. Waiting for that ball in the corner, ends up sending it right back to make it 7-4. Gino, long shot off the wall is saved high by Jordan. Bouncing in front of his net, he elects to catch this and start a dribble. Gino trying to keep the pressure on Jordan, maybe faking that he has less boost than he really does, sitting with 100 in the corner but not using it. This flick not quite strong enough as Gino attempts to demo on his way out like he's done before, but it's not going to work yet again. Jordan doing a good job of dodging these demos, dodging these bumps after these shot attempts by Gino and counterattacking him and making him pay. Gino is going to take, or sorry, our challenger, our defender technically, our challenger is Gino, challenging Jordan. Our defender is going to take the first game as Gino gets a filthy flip reset for no reason. 8-4. Game number 1 to Jordan. Interesting to see what else we'll see from Jordan so far. Right now, maybe not fully challenged in game number 1, is using mostly counterattack goals and just pressure to score against Gino here. We'll see if he starts to spice in anything extra, any, you know, crazy flicks, crazy dribble plays, fakes, aerials. Haven't needed to see any of that from Jordan. Maybe not because it's not in the repertoire, but because he hasn't needed to use it, as Gino almost puts a goal in for him into his net. He's able to get the pinch save out. Last second, a challenge from Gino is going to force Jordan to chip a flick up. But Jordan maintains possession here. Gino trying to set up another shadow D, is able to steal this one away after the first pop. Might be able to get the counterattack goal here, but it hits it weak, and Jordan will be able to get there. The tables instantly turn, but these guys doing a good job of keeping pressure on. Not letting any one person get a window to that net for more than a half second. And Jordan baits Gino into a challenge here at midfield, letting that ball roll just a little bit away from himself. Gino thinking it's far enough away, thinking he has a chance. No, you don't. Jordan accelerates the ball into the goal to go up 1-0 in game number 2. Jordan yet to play any game from behind, so he's played a total of 2 games now. Or I should say 1 1/5 of a game. Scoring first in his last and scoring first here. Gino diving hard, using up all his boost to force an attempt from Jordan, and it works out as Jordan gets a nice long shot that is turned around. These two trading midfield attempts. Not able to get much going. Gino is going to set himself up. An air dribble flip reset. Taps that ball, unfortunately, off the post, and that'll be an easy goal for Jordan. You move that goal a few feet to the left, and I would say this is an impossible to save shot. But unfortunately, doesn't set himself up well. Ends up pushing the ball off the wall. Jordan doesn't even have to be worried. He's able to counter easily as he also puts in a kickoff goal to go up 3-0 here. Jordan afraid of the Merc, apparently not afraid of the Gizmo, as he's been in full command of both these games, setting up an air dribble for himself. Flip reset. Oh my goodness, Jordan. Filthy play from him as he puts it right in the top of the net off a flip reset. Gino just waiting to see what happens, gets caught looking. Excellent shot though. Credit certainly has to go to Jordan for a nice flip reset attempt here. Gino might get his first goal of this game off the kickoff, but no. The pressure from Jordan is going to result in just another goal for him, as he's able to bump Gino, I'm pretty sure, on his way up to attempting to score his kickoff goal. It's going to just result in a kickoff goal the other way. Gino with a weak play in front of Jordan's net. Doesn't seem to have any interest in recovering, as I'm pretty sure he sat there and waited for Jordan to finish that ball off. Maybe getting a little tilted as he's going up against a very worthy opponent compared to maybe his first few earlier games. Nice first goal here from Gino with a well-timed tapped often wall chip. Perfectly timed to bait Jordan into an attempt and tap it over him. Gonna need to be more of where that first goal for Gino came from. He plans on coming back. Able to tap this one dribble away from Gino, or from Jordan, as he attempts to put it behind Gino on the dribble. A huge flick. And Gino is stopped out, but Jordan needed to play back wall defense means there could be an opportunity for Gino. But smart play from Jordan does initially stop the attack, but Gino stays patient, flex the ball, and does get a counterattack to make it 2-6. Has a lot of ground to make back in this game number 2 against Jordan. Is going to try and go steal the corner boost and succeeds in doing so. Jordan with no boost in front of the net, and Gino pulls off a third goal here. Nice risky play from him. very all in to try and steal that boost. If he doesn't get it, he's stuck in the corner against a guy with possession and 100 boost. But Gino unafraid, and it does work out for him this time. As a chip shot off kickoff is going to need to be saved by Gino. The boost steal comes out from Jordan, but Gino's able to find 100 of his own after a couple tap clears away. Gino's got a dribble. Top of his car, his flick not as strong as we've seen in previous matches. Huge whiff from him, and Jordan is able to take possession. Maybe set up a flick of his own as he's looking for a bounce dribble. Nice run-of-the-mill flick is saved away from Gino, but not enough to save it twice. Yes, I'm lying. Not enough faith in Gino here as he gets up to save that one away. Maybe a little bit of complacency from Jordan, who I think, like me, thought he really didn't need to put any good placement on that ball, just needed to put any heat on it. And just tried to slam it as hard as he could, but unfortunately that's right where Gino was. Gino doing a really good job of not giving up on the play, recovering. Saving that one away, but he's going to need to do more than just saving away a 7th goal from Jordan if he does want to win. As he's down 3 here, and Jordan can wait as long as he wants to wait on this attack. Ends up going for an air dribble, and Gino elects to stay on the ground, so Jordan just floats behind this ball, goes for the 50-50 right in front of the net, and it works out for him. 7-3 for Jordan as he's poised to win. Game number 2. Gino almost finding his flick magic at the end of this game here. Of course, this goal might not mean much in terms of winning this game, but it can mean a lot in terms of the flow of the series and finding his groove back, as unfortunately Jordan will continue his groove. Scoring here to make it 8-3. 12 seconds left. Jordan on the edge and put himself on game point, match point, I should say, is more adequate, as Gino's going to go for a nice flip reset to lose in style here. Misses it just barely, and it'll be 8-3 at the end of this game. Yes, it will. Both these guys smashed into the ground. That's a GG from both of them, as this is a best of 5. Jordan will go up 2-0. Game number 3. Gino versus Jordan. Jordan taking games 1 and 2 in stylish fashion, in commanding fashion. What am I trying to look for? In dominating fashion. So now, Gino's gonna have to find some kind of guru here of no, that's not what I'm trying to look for. I can't think of words right now. As Jordan puts on a beast of a flick to go up 1-0 in this game. Thinking of some word with a G. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna give up. As Jordan puts on a kickoff goal here in the first 30 seconds, going up 2-0. Showing us why he's so high rated, showing us why he was sitting here waiting atop the gauntlet for whoever it did produce, and this time it does produce Gino yet again. Gino right on the cusp of being a great, but having to go against some of the best players in the game is potentially proving too much for him unless he's coming back. This is a best of 5 Powerball. Long shot from Gino here, low boost. He's he's given up. He wanted that ball to go in and it did not. And he is gonna let Jordan have a 3rd goal. The tilt starting, potentially, as it might start for anybody, as there's the biggest rank gap in between these two guys as any two people in the Gauntlet. Tonight, nice musty flick shot from Jordan to get a fourth one here. This is pretty filth. Ooh. But we've seen equally as disparative rank difference in the past, and have it not gone as decidedly as these have gone. For example, there was a little bit of distance between Sample and gwillikers to start off the day today, and sampleauto pulled that one out. So it's not impossible for these lower ranked guys to get a good game here, but Jordan proving to be too much for Gino. Technical difficulties? I don't think so, unless you tell me there's technical difficulties. Jordan on his way to bageling our boy Gino in this game after 2 minutes. No goals for him, as he's unable to get really much of any great attacks as Jordan tries to double up on his musty flick that he got from earlier. This bump out, low boost situation for Gino. Smart play from Jordan to go low, as he knows Gino has to try and jump and go high. Technical difficulties on Gino's end. I don't know. I think more likely is he's having to go up against a much higher rated opponent. And while it's certainly not impossible for him, it is proving very difficult. Gino, nice long shot, but will get saved away by Jordan, who's just in his groove now. Has become impossible to score on, as he's completely dominating these games. Completely and totally inside of Gino's head, but he is going to let Gino have one as he just hands away a flip in front of his net. Not getting the kind of strong clear he needs. Getting a little bit casual here, as he's probably feeling pretty confident. Leading the first half of this game up 3, but, sorry, up 5. I was going to say maybe up 3 if Gino's able to get that kickoff goal there, but Jordan with an insane recovery. It'll stop away yet another attempt from Gino, but Gino's going to keep the pressure on, trying to backflip score it in here. But that soft shot will result in another goal for Gino. He says, nice shot. Good save in order to get behind that ball, stop it out, and get a nice counterattack. It's looking like Jordan will win this series 6-1 here, but we get a little swan song from Gino, as I'm sure these guys might start loosening it up a bit. While in most games, 6-1 with 1:20 left is not the end of the world with the way these first 2 games have been going. These guys certainly seem like they'll start going for some more cool, fun stuff, as I think we're all somewhat comfortable with what the outcome is going to be. Jordan taking it to the wall instead of taking a long shot in what certainly would have been a 7th goal. Get a nice flip reset. 2 flip resets? No. Gino's turn to take it up high. Save away off the back wall from Jordan. Gino keeping the pressure on, almost getting a nice recovery attempt there. Nice catch back up to the ball here. Is going to tap it in towards the goal for a 7-1 Brazil scoreline with 34 seconds left, recovering from getting bumped there by Gino very well. Ends up getting back to the ball. Putting another one on net in dominating fashion. Jordan will be joining the select few on stream who have never lost a show match. Kinsey, of course, the most well-known of that crew, but there's a couple people who have only ever played a couple show matches and disappeared, who also are undefeated. Gino tries to match the pinch shot from Jordan, but doesn't just get that same oomph One more attempt from these guys with 0 seconds left. Jordan is our winner. Gino says, I don't want to sit here and wait. I want to head out. I'm going to slam your ball. GG's and a win for Jordan. Jordan is going to get the 3-0 against Gino and win week 2 of the Gauntlet. Both Gauntlets won by the awaiting champion. We'll have to get a Jordan versus Kinsey game here soon if we can.